Hello friends, welcome to Insights I Can Initiative. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the Khalistan issue, Khalistan Moment issue. So before we discuss the details about this particular video, first we will do the syllabus mapping. This specific topic is going to be useful to you in General Studies Paper 1 History point of view. Post-independence, consolidation and reorganization within India. In this aspect, so this particular issue can be useful. And in this video, we are going to discuss about these particular details, such as why it is in news. Why it is in news recently, pro-Khalistani groups, they organized protests in various countries, in front of various embassies, okay, in UK and in Canada, in Australia, in like that, in various countries, pro-Khalistani protests been held in support of Khalistan. We will discuss that. Then we will discuss what is Khalistani movement and historical events responsible for the Khalistani movement and when did this movement started and why the movement started. Then we will discuss about what was the government response, that was in the form of Operation Blue Star. Then what kind of situations or what kind of incidents happened after Operation Blue Star we will discuss. Then presently what is the issue of Khalistan. Then who are these people like Amritpal Singh and Bindrenwala, who are these people and what is their role in Khalistani movement we will discuss. And finally, we will discuss about the Waris Punjab Day, this organization. What is the nature of this organization we will discuss. Okay, so these are the learning outcomes of this particular video. First, we will check why it is in news. It is in news because, like I said earlier, pro-Khalistani groups, they were protesting outside the Indian High Commissionerates in Canada, Australia, US and UK. And they were demanding for the independent state, that is Khalistan. Remember students, Indian representative for Commonwealth nations, they are known as High Commissioner, whereas Indian representative to non-Commonwealth nations, they are known as ambassador. Okay, very important students. In our Indian national movement, one person used to be very popularly known as unofficial ambassador of India in England. Unofficial ambassador of India in England. Who was that person? If you know, comment. Okay, a person popularly used to called as unofficial ambassador of India in England. Who was the person name? Next, what is the Khalistani movement? You know students, Khalistani movement is related to Sikh nationalism. Here you have to understand students the difference between the nation as well as the state. Nation as well as a state. Nation is related to one common identity. When people identify themselves a common identity, then that is known as nation. This common identity on the basis of, it may be on the basis of religion, okay, or it may be based on the culture, or this common identity may be based on the language. It can be on any of these aspects. If it is a religion, for example, Khalistani nationalism, culture, Naga people, they are demanding for the separate Naga Ilam. Language, so many states in India, they identified, the people in the states, they identified themselves with one language and they demanded for the states. So nationalism, okay, nation or nationalism is about a common identity among the people, whereas state is with definite territory. State is with definite territory. Very important. A state can have multiple number of the nationalities. Okay, that you have to understand. That means India is a state where in this India, so you have so many different nationalities we are having. That is the difference between the nation as well as the state. In UNO, we have the recognition on the name of state rather than the nation. Okay. Now we'll discuss about Khalistani separatist movement. What they are demanding for? They are demanding for separate a sovereign country that is known as Khalistan. Khalistan stands for the land of Khalsa. The land of Khalsa. You know students, if you remember, tell me which Sikh Guru was assassinated or killed by the Jahangir. Jahangir killed which Sikh Guru? What is the name of that Sikh Guru? Okay. And in response to Khalistani movement, In response to Khalistani movement, government organized Operation Blue Star in 1984 as well as Operation Black Thunder in 1986 and 1988. Even though these operations suppressed the Khalistani movement, still the experiences of the Khalistani movement still they are haunting the youth, and still some of the youth they are experiencing the scares of this Khalistani movement, and sometimes those fears are being exploited by Pakistan and some other countries which they want to create instability in the country. Before independence, this Khalistani movement originally before independence in 1880s, in 1873, it started as a Singh Sabha movement, SSM. Singh Sabha movement, it was founded in Amritsar. Actually, the Singh Sabha movement, it used to have two objectives. First objective is to spread Western education to Sikh. As a part of that, they established the Khalsa schools across the Punjab. And the second objective of the Singh Sabha movement was to stop the conversion among the Sikhs and to stop the influence of Christian missionaries as well as Brahma Samaj, Arya Samaj and Muslim Maulvis on the Sikh people. Okay, stopping of the Sikh people converting into other religion. This is the second objective. These are the two objectives of this Singh Sabha movement. Later, from Singh Sabha movement, one more movement was originated, that was Akali Moment. Akali Moment was mainly about the reforms of the Gurudwaras. Here Gurudwaras are the religious places of the Sikh religion. Like how the temple for Hindu religion and church for Christian religion, in the same way Gurudwara is a religious place for the Sikh people. In the Sikh religion, these Gurudwaras were dominated by the corrupt people. Okay, they are known as Udasi Mahants. To free from the corrupt Mahantis or Mahants, this Akali Moment was started. You know the students, based on this Akali Moment, there is one political party is also there, that is the Shiromani Akali Dal. Shiromani Akali Dal, SAD. The Sikh nationalism, these two movements, especially the Singh Sabha movement as well as the Akali Moment, it caused a kind of common identity among the Sikh people that resulted to Sikh nationalism. This was before independence. Then after independence, what was happened? After independence, you know students, when India partitioned, especially border states on the eastern side Punjab and the western side Bengal got affected. Especially the Punjab, some of the key areas related to Sikh religion like Lahore and some of the holy places, they went to Pakistan. Okay, now the Sikh people, they wanted those places in Pakistan and India together, they wanted one geographical place, that is nothing but Khalistan. That is nothing but Khalistan, students. If you look at the map here, so this is about the Khalistan, the people demanding the places in India as well as the places in the Pakistan, both in one area as a part of the Khalistan. So first one is partition, students. The partition resulted majority of the Sikh population in India, but compared with the India population, the Sikh people, they left as minority, less than 2% of the population. This caused insecurity among some of those people and they started demanding for the Khalistan. Next, they started one movement that the Sikh people should have a separate state. That means they should be separated from the Hindi speaking people. That resulted to the separation of Himachal Pradesh, Haryana and Punjab in 1966. Okay, that is about the trifurcation of the Punjab. Initially, they experienced the partition issue, then they demanded for a separate state, they got it, and finally, Anandpur Sahib resolution. In this resolution, the Punjab Sikh groups, they demanded that Punjab should have greater autonomy, and in fact, they demanded that there must be a separate constitution for Punjab. That is about the Anandpur Sahib resolution. These are the three key incidents which related to this Khalistani movement in post-independence. The first one is about the partition. Punjab divided between the India and Pakistan, like I said earlier, and very important places of Punjab, such as Lahore, which was the capital of the Maharaja Ranjit Singh, as well as the Nankana Sahib. It was the birthplace of the Guru Nanak, and some of the Sikh pilgrimage places, they went to Pakistan. Even though majority of the Sikhs left with India, the overall population of the Sikh in terms of Indian population, it was around only 2% of the population, and they demanded for their separate country. Second one is about the state. There one movement was organized, that was the Punjab Subha movement. Punjab Subha movement. They demanded that a separate state for the Punjabi speaking people. But the Fazal Ali Commission, you know the students, Fazal Ali Commission was appointed in 1953, and the report, it submitted its report in 1955. Based on this, State Reorganization Act was made. State Reorganization Act was made based on Fazal Ali Commission. Fazal Ali Commission rejected the idea of separate state for the Punjabi speaking people. In spite of that, because of the lot of pressure in 1966, like I said earlier, Punjab state divided into Hindi speaking people, Haryana, Punjabi speaking people, Punjab, as well as one UT, that is Himachal Pradesh. Later the Himachal Pradesh became the state. Then Anandpur Sahib resolution. It was in which year? 1973. By this time already, if you remember, Keshavananda Bharati case also the same year. Anandpur Sahib resolution, they demanded for greater autonomy for the state of Punjab. As a part of that, even they demanded that they should have their own internal constitution. So when you are observing these things, partition of India, then Punjab speaking, then more autonomy to Punjab, then gradually it led to the separate Khalistan movement. Okay, this is how this movement was been built. Then rise of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale. This Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, because of his speeches, he used to be a preach. Okay, so he used to preach among the youth that there must be separate country for Sikh population, then only their rights can be secured. And he was been very popularized among the Sikh youth, and he organized the Khalistani movement by keeping Golden Temple as their center. That was suppressed by the government, already mentioned Operation Blue Star in 1984. After the Operation Blue Star, what was the result? Indira Gandhi was assassinated, and the Operation Blue Star left so much of the dark spots in the Indian democracy, and it also left very bitter experience to the Sikh youth, which was exploited by the anti-Indian forces such as Pakistan. And sometimes, now and then, this Operation Blue Star is used by different political party for their political gains. These are some of the aftermath of the Operation Blue Star. The present issue. Even though majority of the people, they forget about this Khalistani, still some are left with this past, like dark memories, and majority of them, they are living in abroad, and they are getting support from abroad, and they are keep on this Khalistani movement alive. And who is Amritpal Singh? Amritpal Singh, he himself described as Jarnail Bhindranwale 2.0, and he tried to revive the Khalistani movement. And recently, Indian government claimed that they arrested the Amritpal Singh. Previously, Waris Punjab, it used to be led by one actor come politician. After his death, Amritpal Singh led this Waris Punjabi Day. Now we will discuss about some of the details about this. Like I said earlier, Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, he was a preacher, and he used to operate his base from Golden Temple. And after Anandpur Sahib resolution in 1973, his operations got intensified, and it was suppressed through the Operation Blue Star. His speeches caused the polarization among the Sikh community as well as among the people in general. Next, aftermath of Operation Blue Star. After Operation Blue Star, Indira Gandhi was assassinated. Then the insurgency among the Sikh youth, it was being exploited by the Pakistan, and still this Operation Blue Star continue to cause sympathy in the Sikh population against the government of India, and it was now and then used by the vote bank politics. Like I said earlier, the present issue is driven by the people who are living outside of India, and they are supporting the cause of the Khalistani movement. And now this Amritpal Singh, who claimed himself as Bhindranwale 2.0, recently he took the leadership of Waris Punjabi organization. What is this Waris Punjabi? It is an organization established to protect Sikh people culture, language, social fabric, and rights of the Punjab. And it also supposed to help to the youth of the state to establish the Khalistan. Actually, it was established by Sandeep Singh alias Deep Sidhu. He established. Recently, after his death, this organization leadership took control by the Amritpal Singh students. And the conclusion is, in order to curb the Khalistani movement and the ideology, Indian government need to address the insecurities which are there in the Sikh community living in that particular region. And the government has to take all the measures to protect the unity and integrity of the nation. Yesterday's video question: who translated the national anthem Janagana Mana from Bengali to English? Rabindranath Tagore. Then we will see the today's question. Today's question, friends. What is today's question? Which of the following statement are correct with reference to Singh Sabha movement? With respect to Singh Sabha movement, which one is the right answer? Pick the right one. Mains question: examine the factors that led to rise of the Khalistani movement. Why do you think Khalistani movement raised, and what is the status of the Khalistani movement today, and what are its implications on Indian security? What is the impact of Khalistani movement on Indian security? This is the mains question. So, before we are ending the video, what issues we discussed in this video? Why it is in news? How the Khalistani movement came up before independence, Singh Sabha movement, Akali movement after independence. We discussed the partition, as well as this Punjab separate state movement, then Anandpur Sahib resolution, Bindrenwale and Amritpal Singh. These are the things we discussed in this video. So this is the detailed analysis regarding the Khalistani movement.